Hey, Coach. Coach, yeah. Coming up in this one is Technically Correct, followed by Today's Moral, and then we get to know the winner for the Haunt Me episode. Yeah, no, that's not why I'm calling. No, I used your copy for the Pumpkin Jack official pumpkin carving post. Yes. Yeah, no, the rules were fine. I mean, you take a picture of your jack-o'-lantern, you post it online, tagging us on any social media with the hashtag PumpkinJackoff. We then choose the winner, and whoever's chosen the winner gets posted in the next show and wins something from the store. Yeah, that's all great. It's the headline. When I typed in "show us your pumpkins," the first thing we got on Instagram was about 20 direct messages of women who had their boobs painted like pumpkins. I'm not sure that was the direct message we were trying to get across. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we wanted actual pumpkins. Yeah, actual pumpkins. We're looking for actual jack-o'-lanterns. Because this is a school. Okay. All right, no, yeah, great pivot. Okay, thanks, Coach.
Balderdash Academy, competitive comedy. Good for your health like a yearly colonoscopy. Bring a flask, don't forget your hall pass. If you need a laugh, let me introduce the school staff. Marie Stewart Harmon teaches home economics. See her after class for some home brewed tonics. Sex with me is like Nate Green, cause finishing on top is his normal routine. Coach Steve brings the show's sports knowledge, but he's bad at portmanteaus cause he didn't go to college. Paulie McGill spits words like an Uzi. She wins every game but can't name a single movie. They call him Randy Hunt, the theater guru. He'll always almost win like deja vu do. Carla Rose Dubois, you better watch your back. She's notoriously known for teaching music facts. And Bob LeBlanc gets no disrespect. Don't talk back, cause he's technically correct. Yes, let's go. Balderdash Academy, baby. Alright, sit down, class is starting.
Welcome back to Balderdash Academy. Our points are, our visiting professors are in last place with 1 point. Next we have Marie with 52, myself with 103, Carla Rose with 109, Molly with 117, and in the lead is Nate with 163 points. Nice. Joining us today are our visiting professors, Carol Cleveland, Ty Gowan, and Anna Halloran of Maine's award-winning web series, Haunt Me. So before we move on to our next game, we're back with our final question from the Balderdash Randomizer. Our visiting professors will have 30 seconds or less to answer this question. Question number 5. What are your favorite board games and why?
Please say Ouija.
Please answer it. God, what have we played recently?
Oh, I
Pine board.
No, just what's your favorite game?
Oh, I love
Candyland.
Descent.
Descent,
chess?
great game.
All
good.
We don't play games, Anna, is what you guys.
This is your opinion. Anything could have been the right answer. This doesn't have a right answer. It's an opinion piece.
I feel like that was the wrong answer, though, Bob.
I'll make it up to you. 10 points for Haunt Me, just for answering the question.
Why was that so stressful?
It was stressful. It's a great game.
Welcome to our world.
You guys did a good job.
That's the first game you thought of.
I know.
That's just.
I appreciate that. Candyland is a classic. It is a classic game. You win classic,
It
and I
is.
appreciate that.
Now-
I'm backing you up, girlfriend.
Thank you.
I
Question
stand Pompey.
for you guys. Like, do you ever find, like, when you're trying to communicate with a spirit and you're like, what's your favorite board game? They're like, oh my gosh, what do I say? Like, do they ever freeze up? Like,
All the time.
Well, they're always frozen. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Is that why
Can't say
we get
shoots and
goosebumps
ladders
to it?
because I fell off the ladder and that's what happened.
Aw,
Thanks for bringing up such a painful subject.
that's awkward. Between that and Clifford, you're a real downer tonight.
All right, so now it's time that we move on with our monthly pop quiz. Tonight we have our professor of home ec and wellness, Marie Stewart Harmon.
Yes, and I'm here to show you my pumpkins today.
Marie Stewart Harmon. Home economics.
Oh, that's nice.
These pumpkins.
Lovely
These
pumpkins.
pumpkins.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
As it is Halloween season, and I'm gonna go with the health and wellness aspect tonight. I've got a game for you guys called Trick or Treat Yourself. So, not all Halloween candy is as bad for you as you might think. Some is relatively healthy. And luckily, we have a whole panel of experts here to tell us what the healthiest Halloween candy is and why. And I'm so excited to hear about this from you guys. So to start, I'd love to hear from Nate, because you're on my screen right now. Nate, what is the healthiest Halloween candy and why?
The healthiest Halloween candy, I think, is actually it's a home. You shouldn't really get homemade candies or anything, but the neighbor 2 houses down makes a delicious. I've been told they're very delicious, like chocolate nougat thing. And the reason it's so healthy is because you can only eat it once and then you pass away. So I mean, it's a great dietary aid because you don't eat anything after, and
You go.
delicious.
Okay. All right, chocolate
Guaranteed
nougat.
to lose weight.
There you go. How about you, Bob? What is the healthiest candy and why for you?
Well, the healthiest candy and why is obvious. The answer is obviously Payday. So Payday itself is made up of very few ingredients, most of which are sugar, which is grown, and peanuts, which are grown. The salt that's added in is a pure mineral. So effectively, a Payday, being a grown product, is nothing more than a salad. And salads are completely healthy.
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense to me. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. You are the headmaster and one of the smartest people I know. But Molly, I'd love to hear from you. What is the healthiest candy and why? What would you be giving your kids this Halloween if you had a choice?
Man, kids go trick-or-treating. They love all the stuff that's in there. They dump their bag out. They're wonderful. There's one thing that they just go, this is bull. And that's a toothbrush. That's not candy. Get that out of my bag. Toothbrush. Get out of here. Bullshit.
Yeah, I'd
it's
probably
healthy.
be pissed if I got a toothbrush.
Yeah, you're
too.
not going to eat it,
but
so
it
it's
is
pretty
healthy.
healthy.
Yeah. Ooh, it's true. I have a note about toothbrushing afterward. How about you, Carla Rose? What do you think? What's the healthiest Halloween candy and why?
Well, as a member of the American Dental Association, which is why I'm drinking my fluids through a straw, because I'm wearing braces, I know all about tooth health. Anywho, what I can definitely say is that another thing that kids say this is to, but that has a literal and technical connection to, is licorice. Liquoricia in Spain or Italy. It's made from an actual root. And also, it's all freaking dressed up for Halloween too. It's black. So it's made from a root of something that witches use in their brew. So I'm sure it impugns different magical things upon a person, which is healthy. And also, less people eat it. So it's self-limiting. So it avoids caries or dental thingies, cavities. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm in the ADA. The technical term comes first, right? I'm thinking as a dentist. It's self-limiting. Kids won't eat it. They avoid it because of the flavor of off-putting. So by avoidance, therefore it's healthier because people avoid it. And also the poop connection is it makes your poop completely green in a very, very alarming way. I know from experience.
Interesting. So it cleans you right out, that licorice there. Awesome.
It really does.
Yeah.
really does.
Well, these have all been really wonderful answers. And before I tell you what some of the most healthy Halloween candies actually are that you will actually enjoy, I'd love to hear if our Haunt Me team has any points for any of you. Was there anything that you resonated with those candy choices, Haunt Me?
Let's stay under control. Do you want to do like a rank choice or whatever?
No, I want
Sure.
three
That's
choices.
legal in Maine.
No. Okay, let's do it. So how much do you want to give Carla?
I want to give her 40 points because
Hey, thank you.
licorice is terrible.
She had,
True.
self-limiting licorice there. Yeah. And how about Nate? Nate had the chocolate nougat where you eat it and then you die. So it's a diet.
That was the funniest thing.
So you want to give Nate your points?
Yes.
Okay.
How many points are we given?
What would you like to award Nate?
It's up to you.
20 points, Nate.
Woo! 20 points for that chocolate nougat death.
I've lived Molly's life, so I'll give Molly 30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because toothbrushes are bull.
Yeah,
They are.
especially the house that you don't expect the toothbrush to come from.
That's right.
Like, what the hell is this?
You're like, I expected a full-size candy bar. Yeah.
Not a fun size.
I always tell my kids you can't say you don't like it until you try it. So they have to eat at least one toothbrush.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's fair.
We have the same morals
Absolutely.
in our household.
You're a good
Nate.
parent, Nate.
Well,
Thank you.
and Bob here had a really good point. All of the ingredients that go into a payday come from the ground. So it's basically a salad. So how would we like to award points to Salad Payday? They're all nodding.
So I want to award Bob 15 points because I rolled my eyes when he said payday, thinking he was going to go in one direction and he went in another. And so you have 15 apology points from me.
All right.
Oh, awesome. Well, I do have 3 suggestions for some healthy candy here. Dark chocolate. It's chock full of antioxidants. Give out that dark chocolate. The number 2 one is Twizzlers. They are a low-fat option. And my third suggestion would be peanut M&Ms. M&Ms, those peanuts, they boast protein, fiber, and they have some calcium. So you can feel like you can eat all of the candy you want if it's dark chocolate Twizzlers or peanut M&Ms. However, my note about toothbrushing is the suggestion that I read online was that if you have your kids like elongate the time that they're eating the candy, that doesn't do great for their teeth because they're constantly adding sugar to their teeth. So if they're going to like binge candy, have them binge it so that they brush their teeth immediately afterwards so that they get those sugar bugs away. Nice job, team.
Yeah, diabetes over cavities. All right. So,
Yep.
The ghost of Wilford Brimley.
10 points.
there we go. All right.
Diabetes.
So, now the Hot Meat team, I know you don't investigate private residences unless they're notable in history, but let's say someone manages a public building and they're having paranormal issues. They want to be featured on your show. What's the best way to contact you?
Yeah, if you we do private residences, but we won't publicize that on the show. So if you're having ghost problems, you can reach out to us. We want to make sure that we are an asset to the community, but we're also not going to share your business on our show. But if you want your public space investigated, you have some historical claims that you want investigated or some haunted happenings, just reach out to us at hauntmeofficial@gmail.com. And one of us will get back to you shortly.
We won't tell you which one though,
No.
because we never sign it.
All right. So our next fan favorite game is technically correct. Everyone but Molly loves it. Now, I will read a description of a movie that is technically correct, and our faculty members will all come up with an answer as fast as possible and present it one by one. Our visiting professors will award points based on the answers that they like best. Movie number 1. A security guard stops a robbery. A security guard stops a robbery. Molly, what do you have?
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul
It's the only one I
Blart.
know with a security guard.
Carla Rose, what do you have?
Well, my first choice was Paul Blart Mall Plop. What? Cop. So now I'm going to go with Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum, not Mall Plop. You're going with
Mall
that toilet
whatever.
theme right through, aren't you?
Yes,
All right.
It's right there. I can't flush it.
All right, Night at the Museum. Nate, what do you have?
Oh, I am going to go with the Flintstones meet the Jetsons.
Wow, that's a
Flintstones
movie?
meet the Jetsons.
Deep cut.
Oh, it's a
Marie.
fantastic movie.
It really is.
Marie, what's your answer?
Yes, I'm gonna go with the Terminator 2. Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. So we have Carla Rose with Night at the Museum, Nate with Flintstones Meet the Jetsons, Marie with Terminator 2, Paul Blart Mall Cop for Molly. Hunt Me, how would you like to score? Which one of those do you like best?
I'm going to give 20 points to Paul Blart Mall Block.
Yeah. Same. I'd like to add
All
another.
right,
Yeah. So 30 points total to the Mall Block.
30 points total. A security guard stops a robbery, describes Night at the Museum. Carla Rose took it.
Carla Rose!
I don't
All right.
remember that
I
happening.
don't either.
Oh, it was Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. Yes.
I remember that.
He was
Love
the bad
him.
guy for once.
Love him.
That
Yeah,
turned my
Dick
world
Van
upside
Dyke.
down.
Yeah.
I want to just recognize. I just want to call out the energy on the Haunt Me team here, as no one in the history of time has ever reacted that way to Dick Van Dyke.
Not even his
Fun
twin
fact.
brother.
Fun fact, I carry a photo of Dick Van Dyke on my phone in case somebody asks for a dick pic.
Dick pic?
So,
Dick Mac.
and that's actually a true story. So,
Yeah. He showed me it once.
movie number 2. Time travelers jump to a post-apocalyptic Earth to fight aliens. Nate, what's your answer?
Idiocracy.
Fight aliens.
Idiocracy. All
That's
right,
right.
Marie,
That's a movie,
what do you
right?
have?
I'm gonna go with Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Molly, what you got?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Two?
Yeah, I thought
Bill
that too.
and Ted. And Carla Rose, what do you have?
I'll go with Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan.
Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan. So we have Nate with, so time travelers jump to a post-apocalyptic Earth to fight aliens. Nate has Idiocracy, Marie, Hot Tub Time Machine, Molly, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Carla Rose, Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan. How would you like to score?
Okay, 10 points for the Star Trek because hell yeah. 5 points to Marie because I had a burger today called the Great White Buffalo. Yeah.
The Charles Bronson movie.
All right.
Brokeback Mountain.
So
Sorry.
time travelers jump to a post-apocalyptic Earth to fight aliens describes Star Trek: First Contact.
Close! CRT on fire!
Barely woke up.
All right. So, movie number 3. A tailor gets noticed while a trainee tries to find him. Marie, what do you have?
The story of Hans Christian Andersen.
All right.
Taylor.
Hans Christian Andersen. Molly, what do you have?
Oh, for crying out, crikeys. Oh, Lord, help me. A Taylor, it's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. All right, Carla Rose.
This is that documentary that came out about a decade ago. It was called Sweet Baby James. It followed James Taylor on the road. He took a couple of wrong turns, and his intern was trying to find him. That was like the whole premise of the documentary. It was really endearing to James.
All right, Sweet Baby James. Nate, what do you have?
The Kingsman.
Kingsman. So a tailor gets noticed while a trainee tries to find him. We have Marie with the Hans Christian Andersen story, better than the Pamela Anderson story, right? We have Molly with Pinocchio. We have Carla Rose with Sweet Baby James, and Nate with The Kingsman. How would you like to score?
Go for it, Carol.
The story of Pamela Anderson would be like the teeniest, tiniest fabric tailor ever, I think.
Yeah, and mostly synthetic.
I have a feeling they'd figure out a way
stretchy.
to, expand on it.
10 to Carla because it sounds right.
10.
Oh.
10 to, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
There we go. All right, so a
Sweeping.
tailor gets noticed while a trainee tries to find him, describes The Silence of the Lambs.
Favorite movie. Well, I have like that.
It
So
puts
it
the
is
lotion on its skin.
I have never
technically
heard of
correct.
That's right. Ow.
All right, so the final movie in technically correct, a child suffers multiple traumas after getting exactly what they wanted. Molly.
Oh, great. It's a story of a boy who found a thing. And he loved this thing.
Googling
but
it.
this thing was not allowed to be part of this world. And so he went through a bunch of tragedies. And that boy wore a red hooded sweatshirt in the movie as E.T.
E.T. All right. So, E.T. from Molly. Carla Rose, what do you got?
That's a really good one, Molly. I'm going to go with Child's Play because the boy really wanted the Chucky doll and then like freaking instantly regretted it.
Child's
Got what he
Play.
deserved.
Nate, what's your answer?
Home Alone.
Wow. Okay.
Home Alone. And Marie.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So we have a child suffers multiple traumas after getting exactly what they wanted. Molly has E.T., Carla Rose has Child's Play, Nate has Home Alone, Marie has Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. How would you like to score?
I'm going to give 20 to Marie because that blew my mind. And then I'll do 10 to Nate because that sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's because it's right. I mean,
The thing about technically correct is there are many answers, but technically only one is correct for this game. And with this one, a child suffers multiple traumas after getting exactly what they wanted, describes big.
20 points to you.
They get points. They get points.
These are weird.
20 points to Carol.
20 points. Boom.
I'll give you points, Carol. You're gonna win.
Yeah.
All right.
you guys see the sequel? It was called Big Deal. It wasn't as good as the first.
I thought it was bigger.
That was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Those are all really weird porn titles. So you can find Haunt Me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Haunt Me Official. Thank you for being our visiting professors tonight on Balderdash Academy. Before you go, what is new and exciting coming up this year? What are you looking forward to?
This year, our biggest thing is putting together our Halloween special, which should be out now for you guys to check it out. There's a lot that's going to be going into this in a very short amount of time that we were given with the pandemic and everything. So unlike doing a normal season that stretches out for a couple months, we are going to be spending I would say a long weekend in one location that's I'd never wanted to go back to in my whole life, and it's going to be a documentary about that. So
Awesome.
It was nice meeting you, Ty.
Nice knowing you.
So you can visit their website, haunt-me.com, to read about their adventures. The links to everything are below in the description. Make sure to check out their shops full of goodies, support their endeavors. Check them out. And before we go, it is now time for tonight's moral. So, after the discussion that we had tonight, after listening to the questions and the answers, one thing is very clear about this evening. There are certain things in life that are guaranteed. Death and taxes being two of them. There are certain things in death that are a guarantee. Some people just don't want to talk. Some people don't know how to talk. And some people are just dicks.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for visiting us at Balderdash Academy. I've been your headmaster, Bob LeBlanc, and it's my pleasure to announce to you our points. So, in last place, we have our visiting professors in total. Aunt Me with 11 points.
Yes.
Next, we have Carol, who individually received 20 points from Nate earlier on in the evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next, we have Marie with 77 points, myself with 118, Molly with 177, and that leaves Nate or Carla Rose, who is the winner. Well,
Carla Rose.
with 179 points, Carla Rose comes in second as Nate takes the reigning champion banner with 193 points.
Well, buddy.
Nice job,
Giddy up.
Nate.
Good game, everybody. That was
You can
tough.
find Haunt Me online. You guys are welcome back at any time. I had a blast tonight. Now,
This is fun.
joining us has been our faculty, Professor of Music Theory, Carla Rose Dubois,
Happy
Professor
Halloween.
of Home Ec and Wellness, Marie Stewart Harmon, Professor
Get
of
that
English
dark
Language
chocolate.
Arts, Molly McGill, and our new reigning champion, Professor of STEAM, Nate Green.
What can I say other than, crunchy peanut butter is better than creamy?
It's true.
Crunchy's better
That
than
was
creamy.
so
There you go.
articulated.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Go Dashers. So remember to like and subscribe to the video. Also remember that we have options available if you'd like to support the show directly. You can show your school pride with merch from our store. We are booking live shows, improv, comedy, team building, live game show experiences throughout New England. You can now have our faculty entertain you at your next event. Links to everything are in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and go Dashers.